Hello everyone, this is Janet. Live video. I've been having problems starting this video today. I'm late. It's been long since I saw you guys. Long time. I can't wait to see you, my friends. Thank you so much for always coming. As I promised last time, for those who watched my last video, we focused on how to apply to universities. I think F1 student visa. If you watched me last time, that's what happened. And I promised to come back and speak about the embassy. And that's what we are going to do today. Today I'm going to talk about the embassy. Thank you so much for coming, Cornelius. Okay, who is that? Arik, Joseph, Ottoman, 31 people watching just in a few seconds. Shiro, Jacqueline, everyone, thank you so much for coming. If you watched my last video, my friends, and I just came. I don't know if some of you watched me. I went to Gina. We had problems with technology, but next time we'll do a better job. But I saw some of your comments. Thank you so much. As you can see, I went liking, but I'm that kind of a person that likes to say a little bit more, not just say thank you. I like to communicate more to you. So thank you so much for your support. I'm back. Sometimes I fall off the train, but I always stand up and come back. I'm back. Today, as you can see the title, we are going to decode the embassy. We are going to decode this embassy so we can come to America and, by the way, even Canada. And this information, let me start with the people who followed me for a long time. Thank you so much. People from the Middle East. People who are from Doha, Qatar, okay? Those people from Dubai, you know yourselves. I'm going to give you my number personally because now we need to move to the next step. We need to make things happen, okay? I'll be breaking more news. For me, it's about results. For me, it's about outcomes. It's about outcomes. That's what I promise and I deliver. But the reason why this video is so important is because many of you, you've gone, some of you, and you're denied, and I'm here to give you moral support. We are here to fix what went wrong. We are here to improve. Now, having said that, I see all of you. As I said in the comments, I'll come, I will like you, I will love you, I will return. Now, I'm being realistic. I'll be honest. My inbox is so full. I love you back. My inbox is so full. So I came up with a new way. How many of you went down here and saw the survey? I put there a question and some of you have answered. I have like 62 people. Many of you say, Janet, you're doing a good job. Janet, great. Thank you so much, okay? But some of you went an extra step and you asked questions. Guess what? If you're one of those people who responded to my survey, I've taken my time. I will read your question word by word, okay? You respected my time, I will respect yours. And in the process, we are going to learn. I have like 62 questions that I picked up. Today, I wrote about 25. So let's see how far we can go. This will be maybe part 1. We'll do part 2 and part 3 until we are done with these questions. So stay tuned. How to decode the embassy. How to go to the American embassy and make our dreams come true. That's what we're going to do. Pure substance. Remember to like the page if you have not liked it. Like our page. Follow, share, tag. Do your best. We love you for following. We love you for liking. We love you for everything you do for this page. I love you back. All of you, you know, I love you back. Thank you so much for liking, for tagging, and for loving, and for leaving fantastic reviews. 4.9. We are a 5-star page. This page, if you are new to this page is 5 stars because of us followers. Because of us, all of us. Okay? All right. If you haven't gone on YouTube, subscribe. Subscribe on YouTube. Information is power. We are going to come in numbers so we can invest back home and I'll make our community strong. We are not playing. Oh my. We are not coming like 5 people. How will 5 people help us? How will a few rich families bring their kids here and think that they can improve our economy? That is not going to happen. We are doing what the other world is doing. We are coming. All right? I love you so much. All right. So, I will read the questions. I have the questions here. I will try to answer. Leave your comments, do everything. Facebook likes when you interact and you do all these things. Feel free to leave your questions. But for those who took time, your questions are coming, okay? Your questions are coming. How to decode the embassy and improve your chances of coming to the US. I see all of you. I can't respond to everyone. Let's get to business. Let's get to business while we are here, okay? All right, number one. This is the first person. Please talk about how to get the visa. I have been denied twice, okay? First of all, I've always said, what are the chances of being denied a visa? First of all, I always say, did you do the application right? Did you do the application right? Like when they give you the DS-160, I will not lie to you, the people that have gone to the embassy and the feedback that I've been getting, they tell me, they didn't even ask me one question. They just asked me if I'm single, and they told you, Mom, and Janet, you always say we should smile. I smiled, and that guy just asked me if I was single, and he let me go. Okay, so let's deal with that. Let me tell you, in my opinion, these are opinions. No one here is a lawyer. Did anyone say they work in the embassy? No, but we are here to work together on this page to improve our chances, okay? When they give you a chance to fill the DS-160, that is the time that person, you are not there, but they've taken their time to read you. They have taken their time to read about you. The name, married, good job, traveled here, has had applications in the past, someone else helped. So, and then you go out the window, you feel like this person ignored me. No, they did not ignore you. The introduction has been done by something we call the DS-160. Did you do a complete job? Did you avoid errors? Did you avoid spelling mistakes? Did you pay the correct fees? Did you put the passport photographs the way they told you? Basically, did you follow instructions? Did you follow directions? That is the introduction. When you are showing up, they are just confirming and say, let's compare the papers with this face. In my opinion, if they ask you many questions, you have a chance because they looked at your paperwork and they are somewhere 50-50. And they're like, okay, all right, so let's hear what this person will have to say. Now that is the time to shine. Such people, these are the people that will need to shine. You understand, my friends? So us, we don't know where we will fall. We don't know if we are that kind of a person, they will just read our application and just deny us, and then we are just showing up and they are just like, oh, no, good luck, pink slip, bye, see ya. Or we are that person, they look, they say, oh, this one, gone, given. This one has been traveling many years, is married, good job. This is get your visa. Or you are somewhere in the middle. Do you understand? Those are the three scenarios I've come up with, okay? At night or the day before, they've looked at your paperwork and they've decided already. Based on what you told them, okay? And I see your comments. Janet, I'm disappointed. My daughter and son were denied visa yesterday. Okay, good. This is your page today, okay? Sorry about that, but good thing you're here. We'll give you support. We'll tell you that we've fallen before, but we've risen. You guys, did you see my interview with Sarah? She married an American citizen. And she was still denied twice visiting visa. And why did I say so? She was denied because, why? She was cutting shortcuts. If you marry an American citizen, why are you going for a visiting visa? You need to put in the correct visa, which is a green card. Yes, it will take long, but anytime you go there for visiting, and the law is telling them, anyone coming on visiting visa, they have to have compelling ties to come back. And here you are showing up with an American citizen, which is enough proof to disapprove the visa because you are going to your husband or wife, you will never come back again. Understand these things. Understand these things, okay? Now, had that person probably tried student visa, maybe they have a good chance, all right? Anyway, I've been denied twice, and by then I've made other embassy videos. The short story is this. If you just started following Janet, please go on YouTube or come on It's Janet Rangi on this page. Look at any video that speaks about embassies, okay, to answer your question, okay, so that I can get through other people. For those that I type quick, I always tell you, sometimes if I can't find your page, Janet, I go looking. My friends, I have it's a lot of work. I have to go searching for my embassy videos, and then I come back in the inbox, and then I paste the link to you. Understand? Let's work together, okay? So how do I get the visa? I've been denied twice. The best I will tell you, go on YouTube, Janet Rangi, come here, watch any video that is titled Embassy, okay? And as we go along, I will answer that question again, okay? Number 2, the paperwork required to support your application for B1 and B2 visa. That was the question from you. So, let me tell you from what I've learned, from my research, this is basically what they've said, and I've watched them. Some of you will say, who are you to say? Let me tell you. By the time I come here, I've done for you research like you'll never believe. I sit down and I watch the embassy officials speaking from their mouth. I go to the websites. I read. Okay? I read. This information is out there. For those who go on my website, you always see me saying, I'm not a lawyer, but I expose you to public information that is not obvious. For me, based on experience, having worked and lived here, it's easy for me to interpret some of these things. So the paperwork, let's come back to the paperwork needed. That form they tell you, according to them, this is not me. You can quote me. If they are listening, they know I'm saying the truth. You can quote me on this, okay? That DS 160, according to them, they say so many people come with documents. They carry their bank statement. They carry their title deeds. They carry their car licenses. They carry all these documents thinking that that will change our decision. And to be quite honest, this is what they say. The main thing we need is for you to fill in the DS-160 completely, pay the fees, bring the passport size photographs. Because guys, if they give you a visa, they need your picture. Do you understand? That's all they need. And I'm not surprised that some of you, even when you say, I need an invitation letter, I need bank statements, there are people who go to that embassy and no one ever looks at their bank statement. Am I saying don't go with a bank statement? No. But understand they look at the total picture. They are looking at, given this one's education, given the ties we see here, is this one just trying to escape here and go there and never come out? They have been trained. So for me, I always say the paperwork required, I'm not going to put my own words. Based on my research, I'm sharing with you the research. They say, follow the directions from the embassy. Wherever they tell you, that's all they need. Did you know that? Did you know that? Now, if you are that person who will fall in the middle and they need more evidence, you are the people that start asking, let's see your bank statement. Let's see you. No. In fact, one of you asked me, Janet, what if I buy our air tickets back and forth, two-way? My friend, you can't do that. What if you lose your money? Unless you go to the airport and the airline tells you they will refund your money. What if they don't refund your money and you've booked? The embassy is so smart. My friends, they're smart. There's no tricking them. The best you can do to yourself is be honest. Tell them the relationships you have. Did someone file for you in America before? If the truth is yes, just say yes. Keep it simple. Don't lie. They can catch those little, and once they catch something, that's how they deny us. That's how they deny us, okay? So the paperwork needed is all the embassy is asking is on their website. The others carry them. Will they ask you? Probably not. I'm being honest. They know. They know how to make the assessments, okay? So don't stress over this title, these, and carry them. Carry them. I'm not saying don't carry them. Better prepare than not. But the most important thing, present yourself on that DS-160 nicely. The people that are advised, if you are going to school, don't feel that your school is less than. Even if it's a little college somewhere in a little town, put it there. It shows you're busy. It's better than someone showing up and DS-160 is showing someone that is jobless and is not even going to school. So how are you going to prove to them that you are someone that will come here and go to school? How are you going to prove them that you have to show that life is moving on despite this embassy? Your life is moving on. That is the secret I can tell you, okay? Just show what you have. Never be scared, my friend. Never be scared. All right, thank you so much for coming. Continue with the comments. And silent followers, I love you back too, okay? I know you exist. Thank you always for following. Once in a while, you come out of the shell, you say, Janet, I'm one of your silent followers. Thank you. I listen to all of you, okay? But for those who leave comments like these ones, fantastic, fantastic, okay? All right, number three. Most favorable visa type for short visit, okay? That is the question from one of you. They asked me, which is the most favorable visa for a short visit? Of course, for a short visit, it's B1, B2, I guess. Because you can come for 3 days and go back, right? But they give you 3 days. No, and that brings me to another comment. People tell me, Janet, what if I go for a visiting visa and my conference is only 3 days? Will they give me a visa for 3 days? No. Sometimes they can even give you for 5 years. But your visit should be, you should show up where you told them. Show up where you told them. And then, if it's three days, you're done. It's a visiting visa. It's a tourist visa. Go wherever you want to visit your people. Remember, what matters is the port of entry. Once you're given that visa back home, that is 5 years, when you enter the United States before you come in, that one is just you've knocked the door, all right? They have given you the keys. When you come here, you meet step 2 again. Other ones waiting for you. That is the time you say the same information. For those who followed me here, you've had some people who are taken back home because they panic. Why are you panicking? By the way, from the research I read from them and I listened to them, okay? I listened to them talking. They said most of the time, the embassy official at the port of entry will respect our decision. It's unlikely that they will turn back and return you back home. That is very rare. Once they give you that visa at the embassy, most of the time, not my words. These are not my words. This is from my research. Most of the time, you will come in. Unless, now, I've always told my friends, if you told them that you are going to Alabama for a conference, and then you reach the port of entry and you say, I was planning to go to a school in Philadelphia, my family is there. This guy said, oh, you want to go to school? But you should have asked for F1 visa. Go back, get a F1 visa, okay? And then come back. Are you understanding? Are you understanding? They look simple, but these are the things that people get back home. Okay? Or you are coming for music. And then you show up at the embassy, you ask for a visiting visa, and then you start advertising flyers for people to meet you in Dallas for music. They will be waiting for you at the gate with a, what do they call those dogs? German Shepherds. German Shepherds. You're coming to work or visit. No, you don't have a working visa. You don't have a working visa. What you have is a visiting visa. Understand? Understand? Don't pack your things like you're coming to live forever. Okay, I hope I'm giving you tips, but basically, in a nutshell, I'm glad I found you Annette too. Let me also respond to my people. Evelyn Makanga has invited someone. I like this one's a tag. You understand, my friends? Okay, basically what I'm saying, if the embassy gives you that, respect it. They respect each other unless you mess up yourself, okay? All right, let's go to who is this number 4. Can someone use a bank statement of one family member? I guess they are saying, can I use someone else's bank statement? Yes. You understand? Yes. Okay. All right. If you're applying for school and Janet is willing to pay for your school fees, I can give the school my bank statement and I sign that I will support you. Now, will that be the reason they deny you? I don't think so. I've seen that happen. Okay. Don't quote me on all these things. Who said I'm a lawyer? I'm not a lawyer. I don't work at the embassy. What I have is experience. This page is for fans. You know, that's funny. I like stories so that you guys don't get bored. One day someone came down here in my comments about 1 year ago. He said, America is not everything. Why everyone wants to go to America? Why can't you find other things? Okay. Do you know my response? I say, you know, you see so many people following, thousands. The video was like 50,000 views. Okay, or more. And I just told that guy, you know what? If you love soccer, okay, if you love soccer and you go and watch Drogba on a soccer page, does it mean you hate tennis? Huh? That is the answer I gave them. So this is a fun page for people who want to change their lives. We have a common interest. And this is the page to come. You will never go wrong. You will learn so much, okay? All right, I understand that people are not just wanting one place. People are wanting to change their lives, okay? All right, so I like telling you these stories. I like to tell you these stories, you know, to break the monotony. Because today I'm answering your questions. And by the way, this one, if I read your question, you know I'm reading your question. That way you don't feel bad that I didn't go in the inbox and answer you. I've realized if I do this, I'm answering most of my followers, okay? All right, which is the next one? How can I settle in USA? Okay, how can I settle in USA? That is a general question. It doesn't have to do anything with the visa. But basically, follow Janet Rangi, hundreds of videos. Go find out how people come on many kinds of green cards, not just the lottery. They come through family, they come through jobs, they come through education, you know, so there are many, fiancé, asylum, all those things they come through. You understand? They come through school, they come as interns, they come as au pair, they come as scholars, J1 visa, B1, B2, they come as conferences, they come in so many ways, okay? All right, that's too detailed. Keep following Janet Rangi, all right? Okay. Okay, more about B1, B2 visa. I did present myself and he greeted me happily and he asked me whether I was single and I said yes, because that's what I had filled in. If that's you, I think we've already talked about this, okay? Maybe he thought you did not have compelling reasons, okay? If you've not watched my videos, this is what the law tells them for temporary visas. The applicant has to prove beyond reasonable doubt. Well, that's a strong word. We are not in the court of law here, okay? But the applicant has to show or demonstrate that they will come here, do what brought them here and go back. And how do they do that? By showing ties, okay? Enough ties back home to show that, and that's when jobs, school, property, and all these things come in. It's to me, if you ask me, it's kind of what can I say? Subjective. Subjective assessment means I can look at the situation, but if it's objective, then there's one point. You just know that if you are not married, you will never go. That is objective. But subjective means, well, some we can, some we can't. So we don't know. We don't. Basically, that's what I'm saying. The details on how to go. This is number 7. The details on how to go with invitations through conferences. Good job. Now, for those who are coming in, this is a response to the survey that I posted, immigrantbusinessdirectory.com. I posted, and most of you went there and you left questions. And I'm answering your questions. And this specifically, I wanted to know if you have enough information to deal with these visas. Okay, and I have so many questions. This will be part 1. I'll do part 2, 3, 4, 5 until I finish all your questions on this topic. Okay, and we'll always do another topic. So if you want me to answer your question, be engaged in this survey. If you see Janet's giving you a survey, if you really want me to answer, this answer will be good for the whole community. Okay, all right. So, what are the details for conferences? Again, if you haven't watched me, Janet Rangi, today, maybe what can I post here? I don't want to post it up here because just know if you go on YouTube, you will see Janet Rangi, or it's Janet Rangi here. There is a whole video about conferences. But I'll post the link for conferences again. I'll post for you. Let me promise. When I'm done, and for those who don't know me, okay, if I say I will post a link, go up here. Don't go in the comments say, where's the link? Where's the link? Where's the link? Just go up here on top of the video. I'm going to post the link for thousands of conferences, thousands of events, thousands. And they will be technology, sociology, food and technology, medical, agriculture, construction, everyone, all of you, okay? All right. I will post, and then if you want to know how to come on conference, watch the video, because that's just too much for us to go through these questions. There will be a video entitled Conferences, and I've always said, and let me go through this so I don't have to answer the same questions many times, okay? I don't know how many questions I'll cover today. Okay, this one says, step-by-step analysis of getting the visa. I think we did this. There is no other way except going through the DS 160, okay? And following the directions from the embassy. Assuming I have no academic papers or relatives in the United States of America and I really want to apply for a visa, what should I do? Good question. Okay? Some people have no friends. Some people have no relatives. Some people have no one they can count on. You understand? So, this person is asking how to go about it. For me, I always say have a dream. Okay? Do your research. Network. But the first step I always say, like if you have, this one said they don't have papers, academic. Huh? If you have some education, let's start there. If you have some education, always try to start with student visa. You never know. You never know if someone will give you a little bit grant after applying And then that will give you the door to come in. And I've always said my followers, when you come on student visa, there's something called a work program. There are little scholarships here and here. You will hustle. The big thing is the strong desire. It's not the money. And I know it's easy for me to say that. But where there is a dream, because what else can Janet tell you? Where there is a dream, you will start. Let's say you don't even have, maybe you don't have money, but at least you have the internet, okay? Go Google a school, use your education, apply for community college or university. See where that takes you. However long it takes you, let me tell you one story. One of my followers, I hope she's always following me, I loved her. She told me, Janet, in 2001 or 19 something, I got admission in the United States, but my parents were too scared, and I think that person got some scholarship. She said, Janet, I heard you came to America with $200 in your pocket, and I started crying. Because I remember what opportunity I had, and I thought there was no other way I could make it. So I hope I'm speaking to someone today, okay? But I told her it's never too late. You can always start all over again. So what is my whole point? Start somewhere, and don't go looking for sponsors and scholarships when you have nothing in your hands. People will only take you seriously. People will take you seriously if you have admission in your pocket. That means you've done your part, and me, I'm doing my part. Okay, so for those of you come, Janet, I just need a sponsorship. What do you have? Why is this sponsor helping you? Okay, what have you done? What have you done on your part? Okay, results start showing after you get that admission. And now you know, like my friend who went to the embassy and they denied them. Do you know they have nothing to regret, whether they come or not? Whether they come or not, you've done your part. There's no regretting when you do something, okay? So for those people saying, I have no relative, I have no friend, and I've always told you, Janet, send me an invitation, I have no one to invite you. How many people have people who've been invited and never get here, okay? But I've always told you, go watch my conference. If you're someone that has agriculture in the pocket, find a conference that speaks about products, agricultural products, relate. A conference, you can always stay in a motel as you find other people from home, call them, and you pay them a visit, and your life starts from there. That's how people succeed. I hope I'm making sense. Otherwise, we'll continue with this behavior where just a few people with connections are the only ones that will always come here. Am I making sense? The reason why I'm here is exposure. We have to expose ourselves and believe in ourselves and take matters in our own hands. Okay? Otherwise, it will be the same people who are already doing well. All right, you get the point. All right, I love all of you. Okay? All right. Now, let's assume this person does not have books. Because this is what the question says. I don't have any academic papers. I don't have money, but you have a dream. Well, and someone asked me, which is the best visa for single people? Of course, the green card. Can you imagine if you married an American citizen? I'm just saying, or someone with a green card, for real. If it's legit, it has to be legit. It has to be legit. Sometimes that's the only way I can answer your questions. Like sometimes temporary visas are so difficult, especially us who don't have any education. Probably they are not taking us seriously, but if we are lucky to love someone that is American already, that's a temporary. Did you watch my video on temporary and permanent? Permanent ones, they take them seriously. You might have to cross from temporary to permanent. I'm just saying, do your research. Information is power. And Janet opens her mouth. Sometimes you have to go and read between the lines. Be smart and read between the lines what I'm saying. Because you cannot just say, if you cannot, if your dream is to come to America, sometimes you have to do whatever it takes, all right? All I'm saying is, sometimes, like me, sometimes I used to, I'm like, wow, maybe if I grow one day, I'll get married to a doctor. You know what I mean? How many little girls who are here want to get married to an engineer? And some of you, it happened, right? Or I want to marry someone that works, I want to find someone handsome. Like who, Justice? Okay, if that is your dream, you can make it come true. So if you are not blessed with papers or academics, your luck might be in marriage. What do you want Janet to say? What do you, okay, all right. Okay, all right. Number 10, let's see who this number 10. Different kinds of visas, the requirements needed to apply for a visa. I already covered that. Okay, watch my videos. Additional support documents for specific visas. Now, additional documents, we've talked about bank statements, okay, jobs. To me, the strongest. Let me tell you, today, I'm giving you homework, my followers. Let me give you homework. From here, go to your embassy, look at applying for temporary visas. Familiarize yourself with that form. That form has come directly from America. Take that form seriously. Find out what are the questions. And ponder through those questions, because that's all they need. That is all they need. That form, you complete it, you pay them their money, because they don't refund your money. They have to work. Someone has to pay their salary. They have to buy these papers, printers, all these things. Electricity has to go on. They have to clean. They have to pay workers. So nothing is free in the world. You understand, my friends? So some of you say, I'm going to waste my money. When life is about risk. So, like our friends who've been denied, some of them, you've worked so hard, you've paid these universities, they've given you admission, you've gone and done English exams, you've invested in this, you've invested in that, and then you end up in the embassy, and then they deny you, and your life has come to an end. No, it hasn't. You are different. It means you are able to take a risk. You are 10 times ahead than your other people who are not doing anything. Okay, because if you go to the embassy, the chances of getting, you get that chance, you change a generation. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Okay, that's what I'm saying. This is risky business, but success is for risk takers. Let me tell you, my friends, success is for risk takers. That's just the truth. A few people it's luck, but rarely, most of the time it's hard work and risk, okay? So let's be on the same page. I'm here for you. For those who are winning and have not read your messages, one day I will read all of them. I'm almost done with school. You wait, okay? That was additional support documents. People, of course, they will want your marriage certificate. They will want your divorce decree. You might carry some of your licenses if you have a vehicle. You want to make sure you get a letter from your employer saying that they've given you permission to go. If you're employed, you want to get maybe your resignation letter, or you want to show that a letter that you have a job, you know, if you want. If they will ask, you need your bank statement if you need to support your finances, but the rest follow those directions they gave you, okay? Pay the money, passport size photographs, fill the forms completely, okay? Do everything they told you. Wherever the embassy tells you, that's all they need. If I were you, put that in your head, that's all they need. They are trying to make assessments, the rest, but sometimes I feel like they make the decision the night before, okay? All right, but that's my assumption. Number 12. I have 2 grown-up kids bearing their father's names as surname, and we parted ways when we were young. I'm the one who has raised them through. And the question ended. The reason why I put this question here is just understand the embassy gets it, okay? Always present your evidence. That's all I can say. The question ended like that. The reason why I've read this question is because my follower took time to write this question, and I have to thank her for her time, okay? If you have more to add on this question, please feel free and add, okay? All right. Documents needed to prove intent of travel. I think we've just talked about this one. For me, the biggest, usually I think they look at your job. You know, you have a good job, they can say, this one is doing very well. I don't think, you know, family ties, not always. Some people say, if I have children, if you have children and you are not doing so well, that could not be enough evidence. You could just have a young person here who has shown that they've been traveling to other countries and just, you know, like, there's no straight answer. But just do everything like everyone else. Just fill in the forms. Be honest. Okay? Do your best. Do your best. Don't stress. They say, in fact, this is what they said in their videos. Some people stress so much about these documents until when they reach the embassy and they ask, why are you going? They have nothing to say. Can you imagine? And this is them. That's what they were saying. I was reading on this website and they say, some people focus so much on how they, and by the way, the more you prove to them, the more they suspect. The more you say, I'm married, I have kids, I have a good job, I have a business, and I'm planning to come back. All that they ask you already. Okay? And if they ask you more questions, that is the time to shine. You are the people I call mid-range. They are not sure whether to give you or not. That's why they're asking more evidence. Okay? The rest of you, you either fall on denial or accept. Approve, they ask your name. Okay. By the way, before I forget, or maybe I'll find that question. I fear I might forget this one. What questions do they ask? What do you think they ask? Most of the time they ask nothing, maybe one or two, because you already wrote down. But if they were to ask anything, they're asking what you put down. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Go do your research, read that form. If there's anything we have as evidence that came from America, it's that form. Do you understand? It's that form that they're the ones who gave it to us, so we can't go wrong. So why not go and study that form? Go and study the DS 160 and just plan according to the DS 160. Because that is evidence we have from them. Understand that, okay? All right, so the documents needed, I think I've covered that, okay? Provide what they ask you. They just carry all the other documents you have. Will they ask for them? Probably not, okay? All right. Can Form 4 leaver get a student visa F1? Yes. Who is a Form 4 leaver? Are they graduates or not? Now, probably Form 4 leaver, Form 4 leaver means you finished early. I have so many followers from different countries. If you completed high school, apply for college, why not? You get. But if you meant drop out, I mean, your life is a little bit harder, okay? And that's why you have to go and calculate which visa works better for you. For people who do not have strong applications, they try the lottery because, and by then the lottery also they want high school graduates. So marriage is usually the safe bet for such people. Okay, all right, but Canada is wanting us, so we're gonna go to Canada also, some of us, okay? All right, now keep following Janet. Especially the conference coming up in Nairobi. I'm telling you, if I were me, I will even pay 50,000 because I know what people will get there. Life-changing situations. Life-changing situations, okay? That's how people succeed. All right, but I'm not to scare you with the price, but I'm just saying how important it is, okay? All right, can Form 4 leaver? Well, I answered. The best visa for single guys. How to face the elephant in the room. This is my follower. He's saying how to face the elephant. Okay, again, watch my embassy videos. I give you tips. I like this, answering this, because many of you just need me to remind you. Maybe you didn't know that Janet has made embassy videos. After this, we have homework. Number 1, we are going to the US Embassy. We are going to research the DS 160. Number 2, we are going to search for Janet's videos that speak about embassy. Why people are denied. How to decode the embassy, okay? All right, that's a lot of information there, okay? All right, what makes one get a visa and what makes them not? We've already talked about this, but in one of the videos, I describe people that apply for the wrong visa, and I give examples. I say, some people just assume because they are married to an American citizen, they are going to apply for visiting visa. They are denied. Why? Because they should apply for the green card. So you're applying for the wrong category, okay? If your student, your spouse is here on F1, you should be applying for F2 visa instead of visiting, in my opinion. So just do your research and apply for the correct visa. You understand? Okay? So if you apply for the right visa, following directions. Those who don't follow directions and their forms are half-baked, they don't. If they tell you to pay fees and you are not paying fees, they ask you to do photographs in a certain way and you are doing photographs the other way, that they deny you. If you are having all these spelling errors and lying, dishonesty, that is top on the list. Dishonesty is what disqualifies you. That's why you keep going, you wonder because you lied day one. Okay, all right, so that's what I can think of, okay? And they put in the records. And then, maybe let me hope this one will move to Spain, okay? Although sometimes luck. Sometimes I'm like, maybe you can go to the embassy and you find a fresh one from America. We still, so nice. Before they understand us, okay? Before they understand it, they're like, oh, honey, okay, nice, okay, wow, I like those ones. Sometimes I feel like I was lucky. I went there and found one that was still fresh from America. I wish all of you get those fresh ones before they get spoiled. You get so some things you can just be lucky, okay? All right. And they just arrive, they want to be so nice, you know what I mean? So one of you will go there and one of them is just fresh from training. If you get one that is fresh from training, that will help you, okay? Next, I'm almost done, okay? Thank you for your patience. All right, Esther is saying, well, Janet, my girl is doing CPA in Strathmore and would like her to come to America. Where do I start? By Janet Rangi's videos, okay? You will not go wrong, my friend. I speak about so many kinds of visas, and I'm going to speak about even more kinds, okay? Congratulations, your child is doing very well, okay? Hello, madam. I'm a graduate of Bugema University, Uganda. So which kind of visa? Student F1 visa, okay? Janet, I'm from Uganda, living in Dubai, but I want to relocate to USA. Which visa do I apply for? If you have education, student visa is always Janet's best. All of us, of course, we try the green card, okay? Except my friends from Nigeria, but the rest, green cards, Nigeria, all kinds you can, except the lottery. Let me be clear. You can apply all other kinds, okay? All right, anyway, green card, lottery, F1 student visa, okay? All right, we try colleges. We have to get here, basically, okay? I'm almost done, my friends. I don't want to keep you here for a long time. Okay, how to fill the DS-160 form, we just covered that. And how to answer the questions on it, we just covered that. Be truthful, be honest, be clear. Spelling errors, avoid those. Okay, the criteria the consulate used to deny and approve visa again. Watch my embassy videos. I've gone into this in details, okay? If I'm reading your question, thank you so much for responding to the survey, okay? These are the people that responded to the survey. I'm very thankful, okay? All right, I'm in Dubai. I see Dubai, okay. The big elephant in the room, Judy, okay. All right, Bianca. Okay, all right, the criteria then. Can I travel to USA when I have no one to welcome me there? I spoke this in detail. It's a dream, it's a desire, okay? All those things, it's a desire, it's a dream. Wow, we're almost coming to an end. And this is just part one. So many people responded to this, okay? All right, what conference? Joanne, I'll speak about the conference. I'm coming to Nairobi in July, okay? Details coming, details to follow, okay? I'll come with all these things. Some people, maybe I'll have to do applications personally. I can never represent you with the immigration. You'll be waiting forever. I can't do that. I'm not a lawyer, but I'll give you tips. Okay. All right. So does someone really have to be financially buoyant before one can apply for it? No. You need a dream. That's all you need. Start somewhere. You will come and tell me, Janet, you know, when I applied for that school, I put in my papers, and then they gave me, and then I told them, and then I found my friend, they offered me to be a roommate, and then I went there and I've done calculations. I got a school that has student work programs. You don't go telling the embassy that I'm going to pay my school fees through work programs. You're not coming to work, you're coming to go to school. As you continue, that's why I always say, don't watch one video from Janet. Watch all of them, because things will start making sense. When you watch them in combination, they start making sense. Long time, Donald. Janet, you're always good with quantum of information here. You are a blessing to many. Thank you so much, Donald. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Okay, I'm coming to the end. How do I go about getting a bank statement since I'm trained in BSc Community Health Development here in Kenya? So how can I use this to come? BSc, apply for a master's program. We know. Congratulations. First of all, you have a degree. Bachelor of Science, Community Health Development. Apply for a master's program in anything. And by the way, in America, you choose what you want. It doesn't have to be community development. If you see something else that interests you, go ahead and apply. Okay? Apply. Let's start with student F1 visa, my friend. Okay? I've read your question. All right. What was it? 21. 22. Possible common questions so that I'm well conversant before I apply. Okay? Common questions, if you ask me, they're on DS-160. Because it's going to ask about your job, your school, your family, what do you do, you know, all those. So those are the things, okay? Where are you going? Why? Why should we give you this visa? Why America and not Britain? Why not Uganda? Why not Zimbabwe? Or why not South Africa? Why America? Why not Canada? You know, you need to know some of those basics, okay? But most of the time, from my experience, they are not asking questions. There are two categories. They've denied you, or they've approved you. We are working with these people just in case you fall in the middle. They seem to like your paper, but they can't really make sense. And then you show up smiling and you are so, okay, you stand a chance. So we have to be ready regardless. Even if sometimes they don't ask. From the experience, people tell me they didn't even ask much. But there are those who go and they are grilled. Don't get me wrong. There are people who have gone there and they are asked so many questions. So we have to be ready. We have to be ready. Okay? All right. Community colleges in Seattle offering special needs disability courses. Okay. For people with disabilities, I will do this one for you. I'll just post it maybe tomorrow or some other day. Special for people with disability. That brings me to this young mother in Uganda who had a child who is blind. I don't know where you went. I hope something good happened to you. I hope so. I don't know where you went. I wish you the best. I hope you're hanging in there. Janet, Mumbi is saying, Grace is saying, okay? All right, Grace, thank you. Grace is our top fan. Okay, I have a degree in law. By the way, read about law in New York, okay? New York seems to do well with foreign lawyers, but basically you have to do the bar exam. I always tell people, if I want something, I'll come. If I'm here, I don't mind starting all over. Some people are 22 and they're asking me, will they make me start all over? My friends, you have 10 lifetimes. 10 lifetimes to live. You could give me some of those youngster genes. We change places. Who is that, Patrick? Okay, all right. So, number 24. I'll post for you community colleges in Seattle offering special needs disability courses. I will do that for you, my friend, okay? Do you think you need more information before applying for a visa to the United States provided by the embassy in your country? I didn't understand that, but at least I read your question, okay? Do you think you need more information before applying for a visa to the United States? Yes. Provided by the US. Yes, read what the embassy said. Someone has justice. No, it's not justice. Justin, I have a certificate in information technology. You can get H-1B visa, okay? All right. Number 25, someone say, just talk about green cards. So the reason I stopped on 25, so when I go back in my email, I just start the next question after green card. So green card, I'll not talk about it today. I've already made videos and I'll continue making a lot of information about green cards. You survived. The people watching, you've survived. You survived from beginning to end. Okay, you did very well. You are patient on this video. At least you know what your friends are asking. I hope some of the questions that your friends asked, they were answered. In a nutshell, take advantage of the free videos Janet has given you, okay, before you watch one video and make conclusions. You see, if you watch one video, don't really get the idea of this person. Probably you might not even like me watching one video. But after you watch 50, you're like, I think I misunderstood her in the first video. You understand? You need to watch all of them, then and I know some of you don't have internet. I don't mind. Many of you tell me you download them every day, okay? So, please, make use. I'm making this so to reduce the number of questions. But now if you use this forum, you cannot go complaining, Janet, you didn't answer my questions, okay? All right. Oh, Mumbi, yes, you can do. You can do. If you did law, and the question is, can I do masters in any other field? The answer is yes, 100%. You can do nursing, you can do medicine, you can do information technology, you can do education, you can do sociology, you can do psychology, anything. Okay, Irene is high five, all right? I love you, Maureen, Natasha, Scaline, okay? I'll be so happy to see you again. For those who have not subscribed on YouTube, subscribe, okay? Subscribe on YouTube and like our page. As always, we are here to answer your questions. I'll always be here, okay? Second degree Jelimo, okay? Your email address, Janet. You will find me all these. I used to say immigrant business director. It's hard for me to reach those emails. Inbox me if you're one of my friends, okay? But I'll be providing. JanetRangi.com is under construction. This will make it easy for all of us. We're going to coalesce. Next time, if we want those emails, I use secure emails in the United States. I'm making everything from America. JanetRangi.com is going to be our website. Don't be scared to leave your emails. Don't be scared to do anything. Okay? Janet is one person. You will drop $50 here and I will pick it and give it back to you. Okay? You can trust me on that. So trust me. You're in good hands. If I start a website, I purchase the highest security available. Okay, I am very connected with these American companies that do these things. So you're in good hands. So janetrangi.com is under construction. It will have an email. It will have information and a landing page where you can tell me whether you will come to Nairobi or not. So coming soon, look out, okay? I love you so much. I inboxed you, but you did not reply me. You're one of the 10,000 people that inboxed Janet. I'm sorry. But always, there are some people, they leave a comment. I'm like, oh my God, I wish you asked your question here. Because I read the comment and the comment say, Janet, you didn't answer my question. I'm like, oh, I wish you asked it now. Okay, but I love you always, okay? Or what's the process of changing UK to US as a nurse? Same process. Same process. Like, by the way, who is that? Rosemary? Okay? Rosemary. Go to Janet Rangi, okay? You will find a video that I did for nurses. By the way, you will love it. You will love it, okay? I took my time and I explained everything about nursing and how to change. And for all of you listening to me, if you want to do nursing, yes, you can. Yes. This country, they are not going to tell you because you got a D or you got an A, so you belong here. You come here and you start all over. You always start all over. You might start low, okay? You might have to go to a community college, upgrade, and then eventually you become who you want. You understand? So look at it. Just because, like, who was that who wanted to do, they did law. Can they change? The question is yes, 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 and yes. You choose what you want. I know it's hard for us to contemplate that. Isn't that wonderful? But it's true. If you didn't know, I'm here to tell you it's true, okay? I love you back. Remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. The desire will push you over the edge. The desire will make you the best. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall, but you never give up, my friends. Like the people who are denied, we're going to dust ourselves. We're going to go back on the drawing board. If temporary visas are hard, we're going to look into permanent visas that are easy to get. We're going to think outside the box. We're going to go start nursing all over again. In 4 years, maybe we'll come as nurses. We're going to do whatever it takes. We're going to do whatever it takes for our families, for our children, for our communities, for our countries, one day at a time, one day at a time. I love you so much for coming. Let me read one more comment. Can I please show up at the embassy without appointment just to go find some information? I like that. I don't think so, but I love your question, Noah. Noah says, okay, Noah, I think you need to make a phone call and book an appointment. Yes. No, I like that question. By the way, if you go to the embassy, they have a place, they say they have people that should help the community. I love Noah's question. I think you can. Noah, I think your question is true. Do we have to be going for the visa to show up at the embassy? What if we have questions? If I were you, I would call and find out or go to the embassy. Sometimes they have people that teach people about community college, how to apply for visas. These things that I'm doing, they do that too, okay? Because they say their goal is to give you a visa so you can come and go back, okay? No, I love your question. You've made my day, all right? Okay. Or can a stylish hair makeup secure a job over there? Yes. But how? The question is how. You need to be here. You need to be here always, okay? All right. How long does it take one to train as a nurse? Watch my nursing video, Caroline. There are so many kinds of nurses, but if you want RN, 3 to 4 years, okay? All right, that's a good question. It means she's thinking about it. And by the way, I read a newspaper. I read a newspaper and I was very inspired. This young man is working as a security guard at home, I guess watchman, at night. And daytime, he's going to school as a nurse. And then as we are still busy cracking our heads how we'll come to America. And then 3 years from now, 4 years, they have a nursing degree and they're applying for a green card. Some goals make them long term. Am I clear? I was very impressed. I was like, ooh, this one looks like a Janet follower. Okay, I was very impressed, okay? All right. Thank you, Given, and everyone else. I will see you in the next video. I haven't been showing up, but today we covered the questions. So if you're one of those people, if you see my surveys, always try. Thank you for surviving this long video. All right? Okay. Embassy, you are the last one. See you. Bye-bye.